Good morning everyone, welcome to the RF Crypto video. Today's markets are doing quite well. The entire global crypto market cap is at 2.03 trillion. It's up by 2.03% since yesterday, which is quite ironic that they're both the same number. But it's the first time in a while that the crypto market has gone above the $2 trillion mark. Ever since Bitcoin's sort of crash, it went down by 30 to 40% to 35,000. It hasn't seen the $2 trillion mark since then. So it's been a few weeks since the market cap has been at $2 trillion, and this is a good sign, and it could be indicative of a new bull market, or at least the end of the previous bear market. So as you can see, everything is up. Bitcoin is up by almost 2.5%, Ethereum by 3.5%. The whole market is basically up. I don't see anything that has gone down except for DAI, which is a stable coin, and that doesn't really count. It's stable. I mean, yeah, markets are doing well. People are making profits, except obviously for the short traders. In terms of the Bitcoin to USD chart, we have seen that the next sort of resistance level is at 46,000, and right now the support level is standing at around 43,000. So Bitcoin will continue to trade between these bands. You can see that it almost touched 46,000 here, but it got sold off, and it almost touched the 43,000 support level, or it did touch, it went a little bit below it, but then it quickly got bought up. If you can see, these three red candles was quickly followed by this massive green candle that negated almost 70% of all the losses. So the bulls are currently winning over the bears. And if we look at the charts, the markets will continue to trade within this $3,000 band. It's just a matter to see whether, if the price of Bitcoin goes below 43,000 and there are two successive red candles below this, then the price will go all the way down and it will test this $40,000 support level. On the other hand, it could go above the $46,000 resistance level. If we see two green candles here, it can shoot all the way up to about 50,000, which was the resistance level at the time when Bitcoin went down from 69,000 to about 52,000 and down again to 48,000. So it's just a matter of which direction Bitcoin will move. Any sort of small good news could see the markets rallying to 46,000, then shooting up. Any bad news could see it going down to 43,000 and then going down again to 40,000. But at the moment, the markets seem to be healthy. They seem to be consolidating. The change in prices seem to become less and less volatile. If you can see, it's trading laterally now, so it's just a matter of watching the markets, seeing how they react, looking at the Nasdaq as well, because we know that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general follow Nasdaq too. So we have to keep an eye on the factors moving the markets and also on Nasdaq. Just because you're in crypto, don't forget about your traditional stocks. BlackRock is planning to offer crypto trading, sources say. So BlackRock, which is the world's largest asset manager, it has over $10 trillion of assets under management for institutions, is preparing to offer a cryptocurrency trading services to its investor clients, and only its investor clients. It plans to enter the cryptocurrency space with client support trading and then their own credit facility. And in other words, clients will be able to borrow from BlackRock by pledging crypto assets as collateral. And I think what their plan is with this, they'll take crypto as collateral, they'll go and stake it, and they'll earn returns from it. So they win from both sides, right? Because through the credit facility, they earn interest, and through the collateral, which is the crypto, they earn staking APY, which is annual percentage yield. So it's very clever from BlackRock to be doing this. So one of the people at BlackRock said that it will allow its clients, which include public pension schemes, endowments, and sovereign wealth funds, so all the big players, to trade crypto through Aladdin, short for Asset, Liability, Debt, and Derivative Investment Network. And I mean, this is just a rumor, the timeline hasn't even been shown yet. BlackRock has already sent some positive signals to the market regarding crypto, including trading CME Bitcoin futures. They did file with the US SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. They have to file all their investments, and in one of them, they traded in Bitcoin futures, which is a good sign. Means that BlackRock, which is the world's largest asset fund manager, is bullish on cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin. And the company also plans to launch the iShares Blockchain and Tech ETF, which is an exchange-traded fund tracking an index composed of companies involved in crypto technology in the US and abroad. So not only are they trading in Bitcoin futures, not only do they want to allow their customers to trade in cryptocurrencies or allow their clients to collateralize their cryptocurrency, but now they want to launch a blockchain and tech ETF which tracks companies that have crypto technologies, not only in the US, but overseas and globally. Also, BlackRock owns 16.3% of MicroStrategy. They own 1/6 of MicroStrategy, and we all know that MicroStrategy and its CEO, Michael Saylor, regularly trumpets news about the firm's Bitcoin holdings. I mean, MicroStrategy owns almost $3 billion worth of Bitcoin, which is a great portion of their balance sheet. And the company and its CEO, Michael Saylor, they're always bullish on Bitcoin. They say Bitcoin is the future. Bitcoin is going to hit $500,000 soon. Given that BlackRock owns such a massive stake in MicroStrategy, I mean, 1/6 is a massive stake, means that they're also bullish on crypto, means they're bullish on Bitcoin. They believe that MicroStrategy is going to go to the moon, as they say, and they believe, or they hold the same beliefs as Michael Saylor. And a second person with knowledge of the plan said that BlackRock was looking to get hands-on with outright crypto and was looking for providers in the space. I don't know what they mean by outright crypto. Maybe they want to release their own coin. Maybe they want to offer custodian services. Maybe they want to create their own wallets. I don't know, but it's exciting news. It shows that BlackRock, holding massive financial power, is interested in crypto, which means that crypto isn't going anywhere. Crypto is here to stay. So, Fitch lowers El Salvador's rating due to Bitcoin adoption. Policy unpredictability and the adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender are part of the reasons why the country received a downgrade from Fitch. So, the credit agency lowered El Salvador's long-term issuer default rating from B- to CCC. And apart from this, the statistical rating organization explained that the reliance on short-term debt, an $800 million Eurobond payment due in January, and a high fiscal deficit get in the way of better rating for the country, aside from the factors that I previously mentioned. And additionally, El Salvador increased short-term debt is perceived by Fitch to cripple the government's ability to pay its overall debt, and this expands the risk of a rollover. And with nearly 1.3 billion due in August, September, and October, which is quite soon in the greater scheme of things, Fitch mentions that financial constraints will be more difficult for the country to deal with. And also, according to Fitch, the country also faces increased risk from high and growing financial needs in the coming years. Also, that the country using Bitcoin as legal tender contributes to the uncertainty on a potential program for the International Monetary Fund that could provide the financing that the country needs in 2022 and 2023. And I think this stems from the fact that Bitcoin is quite unpredictable in its movements. It's quite volatile. One day it's 70,000, the next day it's 35,000. So this uncertainty puts doubt in the IMF's mind whether to lend them money, whether to include them in a financial assistance program, because will they be able to pay if they only hold Bitcoin, or if the majority hold Bitcoin in the central bank's balance sheet? Because now the same Bitcoin could be worth $1 billion, tomorrow it could be worth $500 million. Today they could be able to repay the debts, tomorrow they might not be able to. And I think the financial instability and the lack of assurance of fiscal robustness contributes to the fact that Fitch downgraded El Salvador's credit rating. On other news, Flow tokens surge on Beijing 2022 Olympics Winter Game license. Flow's tokens surged 11% in the last 24 hours as a new officially licensed mobile game showcasing the ongoing Beijing 2022 Olympics Winter Games was launched on the network, and it will hit the markets this week. As per release, Anyway Plays Olympic Games Japan Beijing 2022 is a play-to-earn mobile game that was created in collaboration with the International Olympic Committee. Players compete in a series of arcade-style winter sports to earn Olympic NFT digital pins as they compete for gold. It makes sense why the prices went up by so much, and this is basically because if you have a partnership with such a massive organization, which is the International Olympic Committee, and you are an official games partner for an ongoing sports event, which is a major global sports event, then obviously the price of your token will rally. And Anyway Play offers players the ability to connect via custodial and non-custodial wallets, meaning that they could purchase in-game assets via credit card or connect to native crypto wallets with the tokens they've earned. This just shows that they just want to make playing this game extremely easy, and I think this is showcasing, again, the integration of the NFTs and, by extent, metaverse with sports. Not only are crypto companies doing sponsorships, but now they're actually releasing usable, tangible, and utility-based games, such as this NBA Plays Olympic game, which the players can earn NFTs by playing it. And the Olympics branded game joins other products running on the Flow network. Flow developers said in the release that there are 1.2 million registered users on the basketball card game NBA Top Shot, 1 million sign up for cricket game Cryptos, and more than 3.7 million individual accounts on Flow, which is massive, meaning that Flow is slowly becoming the go-to platform for official games, partnering with sports associations such as the NBA, the International Olympic Committee, the Cricket Committee. I don't know what it's called, but soon I think they'll partner with FIFA. They'll partner with the MLB and FIA and major sports leagues around the world. Zynga, which is obviously everyone knows, at least if they were born in 1998 or before, they are the owners of Farmville, a very, very popular game on Facebook back in the day. They planned their first NFT games, Web3 acquisitions in 2022. So they're building out its team and readying the launch of its first NFT games. They're also fully tuned up to do acquisitions on the Web3 gaming publisher side. Why they're doing this is that the move into blockchain gaming offers a future-proofing of the company. Zynga plans to expand the blockchain gaming team from its current 15 people to as many as 100, including filling out senior roles such as creative director and lead producer. So we can see that Zynga is very, very serious in getting into the NFT space, getting into the metaverse, getting into the Web3 space. They want to evolve with the times. If they get stuck having games such as Farmville and Mafia Wars, they're just going to be left behind, and people are going to flock out of those games into more metaverse-related games. And they're smart in also tapping into the new, tapping into what's in trend, or else they would just end up by Nokia, who had 90% of the mobile market share, and now it has less than 1% because they didn't keep up with the times when Apple and Samsung came into the scene. And the blockchain push isn't the only big potential transition for Zynga. Last month, video game giant Take-Two Interactive announced plans to acquire Zynga for $12.7 billion, but the deal has yet to close. So it seems to me that Zynga is very, very popular among the gaming community, and it's in high demand in terms of an acquisition. But let's see if Take-Two Interactive takes over Zynga. Will this blockchain plan go forward, or will they scrape it? So it's something to keep an eye on. And with that, we come to the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Please hit the subscribe button. Please share this video with your friends and family. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Invest wisely, and cheers.